Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between, welcome back to Bloodborne. Hope you're all doing fantastic. We are in a nightmare zone with some doggies that are thankfully locked up. However, if you go off to this path down there, okay, that dude will close the gate. There's a dude there that will close the gate and release all the doggies from their cages. So make sure you kill them first. Dead. Okay. There we go. I still hear a doggy. Where are you? Unless, oh, actually, it could have been a crow on the roof up there. Okay. So we're in the Forbidden Woods. Okay, we're at the back of the little village that's over there. There's actually a hidden path here. Okay, we're not going to go in there yet. Okay, that's going to lead to somewhere else entirely. The reason we're not going there is for quest reasons, okay? We don't want to go there too early, otherwise we can miss out on an important quest item that is actually to do with one of the secret endings of the game, or the secret ending, should I say. Now, we should get... Yes, we actually get the White Church set there. I want to say that's one of the best sets for arcane defense. So I'll be hanging on to that one in case I come across something that does a lot of arcane damage. Which, there will actually be a boss coming up relatively soon that will be doing a lot of arcane. So I might employ it there. Ah, yes, another bag boy. So this dude... Okay. Again, careful you don't get killed by that dude, otherwise you'll get whisked away off to Yaragul. Excuse me. Now, if I remember, yes, this is like the old hunter bone. It's a reusable, let's just call it a spell item, I guess. So this is Beast Roar. One of the forbidden hunter tools made by irreverent Izzy. Borrow the strength of the terrible undead beasts, dark beasts, if only for a moment, to blast surrounding foes back with the force of roaring beasts. The indescribable sound is broadcast with the caster's own vocal cords, which begs the question, what terrible things lurk deep within the frames of men? Yes, indeedy. It said dark beasts, but it looks like the claw of a werewolf. Terrible undead dark beasts. Maybe that's what their canonical name is. Undead dark beasts. As opposed to just werewolf. Which they clearly are, of course. Right, am I recording okay? I am. Thank you. Okay, was there anything else around here? Nope. So the reason I came up here first, in addition to all the other stuff, was because if you just carry on through that village normally... That was extremely rude of you. If you carry on through that village normally, you'll be below this bridge place. How many of you are there? Thank you. You'll be below here. Down there somewhere, and you'll be in a pool of oil. However, you can imagine that these guys from up here will be throwing all manner of flammables at you. Which means that you will very much die unless you avoid the Molotovs that are coming your way. And also we can get this here. Also watch out for sewage dudes. Oh. Yeah, so all of this is oil, like I said. And then over here we'll lead back to the village with the pit hole in it. Pit hole? Pitfall? I think it's pitfall. There we go. So it's still Sunday for me. This is like my 4th episode that I'm recording today, and it's kind of weird. Usually I get a little bit fatigued after like 3 episodes, sometimes even 2. But today I'm just, I don't know. I'm full of vigor. Maybe the beast within me has reared its ugly head and is giving me unnatural powers, allowing me to record monstrous amounts of Bloodborne content. Maybe. But also, it is Sunday. It's quite late now. It's like coming up to 10 PM, I think, on a Sunday. But I have tomorrow off work, so that could also be why. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling hot, hot, hot. Right, there is a dude up there with a gun. We're going to have to go deal with them. You having fun up here, pal? Fell beast. Yeah, I am a beast. What you gotta do about it? Now, there's a bit of a problem up there, in the form of a cannon. Yeah, there's just a good old dude with a cannon blocking our way. So, you are not safe behind these things because they explode. Okay, and also they can almost rapid fire that fucking cannon. But he did take out his own dude as well, which I approve of. Can you get me from here? Probably. I'm just going to run across. Okay, there was a house off to my right, but we can go through this path to be safe. Nice. Restock of blood vials. Move, birdcage. Okay. There is another hut to my left and to my right, actually. Cursed beast! So there's a lurker dude in that shack over there, but I'm going to kill Cannoneer first. Won't last long? How dare you? How dare you tell the future? Oh yeah, we can actually fire the cannon, but it goes like 2 feet in the air before it explodes. It's a rake boy. Not my favourites. Nice. Also, we have a lot of blood echoes, so we might have to cash those in on our next lantern. Excuse me. Okay, so we're at the second windmill here. And this layout kind of reminds me of a place in the DLC. There's the original windmill we came from. But yeah, in the DLC, I don't think it's a windmill, but there's a lighthouse, but there's also a little path that leads to a cave that overlooks cliff that overlooks some water down below. Gives me those vibes. Right, into the bowels of the windmill. So these dudes are a problem. Are a problem. Okay, and the reason for that is, if you give them an opportunity, you see how they're grabbing their head there. If you allow them to, their head will also explode into a cluster of snakes. So they will become Medusa heads. And we don't want that to happen, because if it happens, they become a lot more tricky to deal with. Okay, now through here is going to be a shortcut for later. There's some creaking then. Down through that door is the way to go, but first there is more to be had in the upper levels of the windmill. Okay. Oops. Ah, and over there, we'll look in a second, because we have a friendly local to deal with first. Excuse me. Down there, you can see a building. That is the College of Bergenworth. So that is our ultimate destination that we're trying to get to. Okay. Here we go. So yeah, we've got to go all through these woods down beneath us, unfortunately, to make our way there. Okay, now there is something coming up that can cause problems. It depends on how you approach the situation, and I'll explain when we get there. There was an item beneath the cogs, but we'll go back for that after we've dealt with this thing up here. Okay. Right. So, if you look over here, if I could just draw your attention to this fine fellow. So, there's a dude. It's an NPC. I just wonder if these are explodey barrels, you know. It looks like tar. Curious. Well, I'm not going to use them anyway. But this dude here is up to something, as you can see. So, potentially doing something to some corpses.
Whoa! Blimey, don't scare me like that. On a night like this, I took you for a monster.
Behind you.
Oh, thank the stars, you're fairly normal. Was it you who put down that awful beast? Ooh, that thing had me trembling, frozen in my boots. And then you came along. Well, if you're a hunter, then would you know of any safe havens? Well, I'll be. Thank you. It's about time I made a move. I can't very well stay out on my own. Oh, you're giving me hope. Terribly kind of you. Take this. It's all I can offer as thanks.
Okay, so... you see there how I chose Isefka's clinic without delay, without hesitation. There are two ways to deal with this guy, because obviously something's going on here and not as all as it seems. So if you send this person to Erden Chapel, there will be issues and tissues, okay? He is dangerous, and if you send him there, he'll kill everyone. Okay, so we don't want that to happen at all. Alternatively, you can send him to Isefka's clinic, and in doing so... Excuse me, I'll take a drink. In doing so, he is pacified. And his threat is extinguished together with his very being. So, you might want to send him to Isefka's clinic if you're not willing to fight this guy. Okay? Now, the reason is they're actually quite a difficult enemy. In fact, they're a difficult boss. Because this dude transforms if we attack him. Now, I want to attack him because he's a unique boss unless you do the Chalice dungeons, okay? So, do you know what? I'm going to take every precaution I can. I'm covered in green slime here as well. Don't know where that came from. I'm going to take precautions. Give me that. I'm going to do the old Vicar Amelia trick. Is that enough for you? Okay, that might be an AoE there.
Screw loose. Or is it your animal intuition? You hunters are gone. Die! Die! Die!
Oh.
Hunters are killers, nothing less.
Okay.
You call me a beast? A beast? What would you know? I didn't ask for this. Rancid beasts, every last one of us.
But yes, indeed. They transformed... I forgot the actual name of that guy. Of the beast that they transform into. It was close. It was close. We got hurt a little bit there. I'm not sure if they actually do bolt damage, although he was a bit electrified. So yes, if you were listening to the dialogue, I couldn't really listen because I was trying not to... trying not to die. But he was being resentful of hunters, and he was actually sentient, even though he was a beast, which was interesting. Probably kind of a one of a kind situation. And he was sort of cursing the fact that he was a beast and saying that I didn't ask for this. And he's like, hunters are killers. And at the end, when we killed him, we said we're all rancid beasts. So. I mean, he wasn't a good dude, because if you send him to Erden Chapel, like I said, he kills everyone. But at the same time, he wasn't necessarily on board with the whole thing. Now, there is a way to cheese this dude, okay? Now, you may recall we picked up some poison knives here. This enemy, if you wish to attack them here, cannot... and you will get that beast rune as well if you take them to Isefka's clinic. Okay, so don't worry about that. But if you want the souls from them... They cannot fit through this doorway, Now, they do have ranged attacks, so you have to be careful. Otherwise, you would throw your poison knives here, and you'd have to poison them like maybe 3 times or something like that, and eventually be able to kill them that way. But I wanted to do it the legit way, because it's the only chance you get to fight this dude, like I said, except if you go to the Chalice Dungeons. Also, I just got the cannon there. So the cannon is one of the best ranged weapons in the game when it comes to sheer damage that can be dealt, okay? And I do actually like to use the cannon eventually. I think it has a high strength requirement, which would make sense. So I might use that in the long term. We'll see. Anyways, let's carry on with our adventure. Here we go. So this is what happens to the dude if you let their head turn into snakes. Now, they are more dangerous than you might think, okay? Now, even that attack that he's doing there, even though it looks a bit silly, if it touches you, it is anything but silly. The sheer amount of damage that's dealt to you, okay? And they poison you too. And they have a grabby attack as well, so you really got to watch out. Okay. There we go. Right, there is our first shortcut up here, and this is going to take us back up to the first windmill. Excuse me. And there's our NPC. So I'd say this dude is kind of probably the closest to, or maybe, yeah, possibly an homage to Solaire from Dark Souls 1. Like, kind of a similar character and has a big old silly iron helmet on.
Ah, a new face, are you? And an accomplished hunter, it would appear. I am Volta, Master of the League. Members of the League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent hunter ought to, you know? Haven't you seen enough of these wretched beasts, freakish slugs and mad doctors? Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League?
Oh. He wants us to join the League of Confederates to rid the world of vermin. We shall indeed.
Yes, as a hunter well should. Commit this to heart. Our own Carol rune, symbol of the League.
Impurity.
The night brims with defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten stench. Just think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content. Hunt in cooperation with your fellows, your League confederates.
Oh, quite balmy. But also, this is our first covenant, I think, is it? Yeah, this is our first covenant, so you get special Carol runes here, impurity. Carol rune that transcribes inhuman sounds. This rune, discovered inside the forbidden beast eater, came to symbolize impurity and the oath of the League. Confederates of the League cooperate with hunters from other worlds and hunt to discover vermin. Vermin rive within filth and are the root of man's impurity. Crush all vermin without hesitation. Anything else from you?
No, there is one thing you must know. By the oath of the League, those who bear its rune will see vermin. Vermin writhe deep within all filth and are the root of man's impurity. All vermin are to be crushed. The League exists to expunge all vermin, ridding us of any trace of human corruption. And so, until we are rid of all vermin, you must continue to hunt and kill. This bloody fate is ours alone. Do not expect the world to grasp our work. But remember, the Confederates will always have my blessing, and each other. Always.
It looks like he's got, it looks like a camera on his belt there, but I think it's a lantern. Yeah.
The League exists. Do not. And
Okay. So, also, if you recognise the voice, anyone that played Dark Souls 2, do you remember the head of Vengal? I'm pretty sure it's the same voice actor. I've never actually looked it up to confirm, but it sounds extremely similar, so I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, you guys are still dead. Do I want to go back? Yeah, why not? I'll go cash in. It'll help us out a little bit in this in these woods. And I might as well equip the impurity room. So, oh, the doll is sleeping.
Welcome home, good hunter. I must have drifted off. What is it you desire?
For you to have sweet dreams, my dear.
Hunters have told me about the church, about the gods and their love. But do the gods love their creations? I am a doll created by you humans. Would you ever think to love me? Of course. I do love you. Isn't that how you've made me?
Certainly is.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Okay, potentially some new dialogue here. Let's try Gammon. Never mind. Gammon has yeeted himself somewhere. So we have a better version of the Beast Rune too. Might as well equip that if we're going to be using some... what's it called? Fucking... shitty... blood pellets, sorry. And we'll equip Moon too. Okay, so that will give us more blood echoes from enemies. So one of the better Carol runes of the game. We don't have any blood chunks yet, unfortunately. We'll repair our weapon though. And let's level up. But yeah, vermin. You tend to, I mean, there are 3 guaranteed vermin that you get within, what's it called? Bloody, there are 3 vermin you get in the DLC, I beg your pardon, sorry, brain fart. However, I think you need 5 to complete Volta's quest. I think you need to find 5. And the only other way to get vermin is if you partake in co-op with other players. God, people love to kill themselves here. If you do co-op. Okay, and one of the best ways to do that, unless you don't have a friend, is to use the Chalice Dungeons to try and find somebody to help. Okay? I don't think you can summon anyone else unless they also have the Impurity Rune equipped. Otherwise, you have to go into their world and help them defeat the boss of the area, and then you'll get a vermin.
Welcome home, good. What is it?
So that might be... I actually
Very
might...
well,
I might engage with that mechanic. Ooh, very good. 6 levels. I might engage with that mechanic to try and get all, you know, at least 2 vermin, like I said. So I'm thinking I probably will do the first Chalice Dungeon, because you have to do the first Chalice Dungeon to get the short Ritual Chalice, okay? Which is what you need to engage in co-op. So maybe I'll just do that one Chalice Dungeon, okay? And we can at least have a... I'll give you an idea of the Chalice Dungeons, I suppose. But anyways, where am I going now? Where am I going, people? Back to the woods. So another 6 levels to help us out there. Let's see what monstrosities await us. I'll just quickly check if there's any new dialogue here.
Ah, how goes your hunt? Do not forget the League's mission: to cooperate with Confederates, find vermin, and stamp them out.
Okay. Also, I'm not sure if you can actually get vermin just by playing with NPCs. Because I always remember, I thought I got, from the next boss in this area, I always seem to remember getting a vermin somehow. I'm not sure how I managed it. Do you know, I might look it up, actually. I don't usually like to look up things for my walkthroughs, because it's all from my memory, but if we can perhaps avoid having to do a chalice dungeon, then that to me is a win-win right there. Right, I'll come back for you. Let's do this jump over here. Huh. Oh, almost went too far. Also, do you know what? I've just remembered something. I know it's a little bit stupid as well. It's stupid. Hello. I've remembered. Do you remember when I got killed by that hunter with the Tonatrus, the electric weapon? Because I was trying to get that scurrying beast. I never actually went back for the scurrying beast because I didn't pick up the item after I killed it. Do you remember? So I'm going to have to go back and do that. I'll have to put a comment on the video too. The original video. Okay, if I remember in this episode, I'll go back. I should have done it then, but I'm not going back now. Maybe after the next boss, if I remember, like I said. Okay, so we're going to start running into some snake bundles here. Ouch. There we go. So they're not too bad. As long as you have a big weapon like this with good reach on it, then you will be able to do some good work against these dudes. Okay. But they can be quite quick at attacking, so you do have to be careful in between your swings. Also, I forgot to actually check out the whirligig, didn't I? Trick weapon crafted by the workshop heretics, the powder kegs, and weapon of choice for the old hunter Volta. Well, well, well. Who would have thought? The beast hunter, the beast eater, rather. So there we go. We saw something mentioning beast eater. The rune that we've got equipped. This weapon pummels beasts in its mace form, but its true strength lies in its attached mechanical saws. Fuck. These discs, lined with serrated teeth, spin rapidly, thrashing the flesh of beasts into fine shreds, which is exactly what I wanted, because I would like some good old serrated damage for certain enemies that we come across. Probably more so in the, what's it called? In the chalice dungeons themselves. There's quite a few beast enemies there that will benefit from having saw blades thrust into their flesh. Any more snakies? You tend to hear them hissing from quite far away. Do not start me off on the right hand side and then we'll do the left. Hello. So 260 blood echoes per kill. Oh, not bad. They'll add up at least. I mean, we're already back on 18k. Right. Lots of hidden goodies in the woods too, so watch out for those behind trees and stuff and graves. And you just walked in the fire, that was embarrassing for you. Right, while we have a chance, I'll take it. They usually drop blood vials too, which makes sense because they tend to do a lot of damage to you, which requires more healing. Looks like the snake bundles can drop blood gems as well. Excuse me, I'm not sure what Murky does. It's probably going to be poison orientated. Okay, was there anything around this side of the grave? Some more peanut heads. Snaky. Oops. Oh, hello. They do actually have a grab attack as well that you got to watch out for. If it grabs you, it'll do a lot of damage and probably poison you as well. No item. Oh, there would be there. I'm probably thinking of something somewhere else a little bit further along. Hello. Oh, it's our first big snake bundle. Okay. Now, these guys aren't too bad. They aren't too bad. I would try and keep an arm's length, or maybe in this case a sword's length. Because they poison you quite quickly, and they also have a ranged attack, so you've got to watch out for that as well if you get too far away. This is the one I was thinking of. Clear Deep Sea. Don't remember quite what it does. I think it's probably going to be poison resistance. Wouldn't be surprised. Oh, hello. Anything for me? Nope. That is something I liked in Elden Ring. I've probably spoken about it before, but when enemies die and they get those blue sparks to show you that they're going to drop an item when they actually finish their death animation, it's quite useful. Okay, this is going to be a problem. There's 3 of them. The first one almost grab me. Luckily, the one at the back is being a bit more passive for us, which is good. Nice. So we definitely wanted to take these guys down because we're going to get a good item here. So, blood gem and a bloodstone chunk is our first one. So that is where we're up to when it comes to upgrade materials, which is good. Okay, obviously we saw a couple of snake bundles down there as well that we'll have to take care of. There's the ranged attack from the big snake. Now I'm getting, to speak of Elden Ring, I'm getting flashbacks to Praetor Rykard. You join the Serpent King's family. Together we will devour the very gods. One of the best lines delivered in any video game ever. And for anyone who hasn't seen Elden Ring and thinking about getting it, then go and check out my super duper Elden Ring playthrough, which was the first series I did on this channel. I implore you. And if not, then go fuck yourself. I jest. But seriously though, try Elden Ring because it's amazing. There's another snaky dude over there. Now, this might be a little bit tricky. I always remember they use this tree to block the projectiles. And bait this guy, that's fine. Bait this guy forwards so we can take them out safely. Antidote's ready to go. Okay. And then we can deal with this loser. Oh, unfortunate. That's fine. I've got plenty of antidotes, so I'm prepared. Good. Any more? Deep Sea. So we have clear Deep Sea and Deep Sea. They're probably for slow poison and rapid poison. You don't need rapid poison resistance at all because I don't think I've ever been rapid poisoned in this game ever. I think I probably did it once just to see what it was like. But yeah, rapid poison just isn't a threat. It's basically your toxic of the game. Okay, that's what we just did. Watch out for snake, bro. Oh, I hear the gruntings of a piggy. Right, this is a good place for us to head back, and we'll do the other side of the road. Okay, feels like we're in the Lost Woods here. Ah, so they can't turn around too quickly. That's good to know. They can't run. Oh, did you get burnt? Oh, they can't turn around very quick, which is nice. Ooh, you can hear something blobby down there. Something blobby this way comes. Okay, now we can jump to that side, and we'll do it in a bit. We'll come back. Just looking out for any more snake bundles, though. Is that an item? No. But be careful not to drop down. You can, actually. Oh, we can totally get this now. Yeah. Excuse me. Ah, you think you trap me? No, 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 no. I trap you. Something blobby this way comes. Indeed. Alright. There's definitely going to be some more snakes somewhere around here. Surely. No? I must have taken them all out. Ah, I see one over there. Just the one. Oops. God, I love this sword. Imagine though if, because it uses the sheath as the greatsword bit. Imagine if when you're using the greatsword, it fell off or flew off as you were swinging your blade and just went flying. It's kind of always usually the fear I get when I'm using, or if I ever use a hammer or something, or if someone else is using a hammer, or like swinging a golf club or something like that. Like just the fear of it going flying and smacking someone in the head. God, can you imagine? Well, it's probably, in fact, definitely has happened before. Okay, so crossy roads down there. See an item up there, excuse me. Scratch, hand scratch, thank you. Some item above me here. Can I get to it from here? No. So I should be able to get to it from this side, surely. Yes, I don't think I missed this. No, I just haven't been up here yet. Where is the item? There. Wait, is that it? I guess so. And then there should be something around the back of this grave, unless I really did just miss that. I did. I totally did. Whoopsies, that's what we get. Well, good thing we checked. Good thing we that is a grave. That's just a big old grave right there. Maybe it's the grave of a great one. Who knows? Okie day. Please never quote Jar Jar Binks ever again. Thank you. Right. Okay, we're not going down there yet because that's kind of a point of no return. And there's a gate down there that's locked from the other side, so we'll go there eventually. Anyways. There should be an item up here unless we got it already. We did. Right, let's take out Porky Pig. Let's deal with Porky. Get skewered. Oh, I did forget the jump as well, didn't I? Let's go do the jump. Although it sounds like Snake Bros making their way back round. Okay. Ah, there you are. So this one, I think it whistles. Yeah. This one whistles for helps, but if we can take them out quickly... Take them out quickly, Pippy Sweetie. Then we'll be fine. Nice. Oh. Oh, there's another one. Forgot about you. I'm going for broke. I'm going for broke. Nice. Okay, let's go back to that jump across the gap. Because it's going to be how we get part of an armor set that relates to one of the Bergenworth scholars that I mentioned in the previous episode. So it's here. Huh, that was close. This one. the Graveguard mask. So not Gravekeeper, Graveguard. And then the rest of the set is just here. Now, this is the best frenzy resistance set in the game, okay? Mask of Doris, Graveguard of the Forbidden Woods. His pale countenance mimics the Labyrinth Watchers. Willem kept 2 loyal servants back at Bergenworth. When they were sent into the labyrinth, they encountered the Eldritch Truth and went mad. One became the password gatekeeper, while Doris became a Graveguard of the forest. Both remained loyal, even in madness. So it is as I described previously. They discovered something known as the Eldritch Truth. So there is a reference to Eldritch Truth, Eldritch horrors in this game, which, as you'll come to learn later, it's unsurprising. Okay, did I think that log just leads to where I got the Gravekeeper set, Graveguard, sorry. Yes, okay, nothing else there. Piggy, were you guarding anything else? No? So I think we pretty much cleared out the rabble here. Another piggy. Right, yes. Now, speaking of the Eldritch Truth, speaking of Eldritch, I'm going to go down here, and this is where we were hearing the blobby things. Now, what could possibly be making the noise? Is it actually a blobby thing? Oh, it's just an alien. Okay. That's just an alien, guys. No, it's nothing. Yeah, it's fine. Right, carry on with the rest of the game. Just kidding. Yes. The blobby thing is, in fact, I mean, pretty much an alien. So these phallic-like creatures are known as kin of the cosmos. Kin of the cosmos, which, as you can imagine, this is bad. Don't get hit by that, by the way. That's fine. Just don't get hit by the big explodey. That's fine. Don't get hit by this one. So, kin of the cosmos can... Excuse me. I mean, alien literally... they're transferable anti-clockwise metamorphosis. That's great because it increases our stamina meter. So yeah, kin of the cosmos means alien, and alien means kin of the cosmos. So these, these guys are pretty much aliens. So it's at this point that things start to get a little bit weird in Bloodborne. Okay. I mean, obviously, having discovered aliens, we're not surprised by this fact. Is there any more item? Are there any more items up there? I don't think so. Okay. So yeah, the anti-clockwise metamorphosis Carol rune. It's actually one of the ones that I use permanently. Okay. Now, for most runes in the game, there are three stages of potency. So you have the shit one, the okay one, and then the really good one. Okay, and as you can imagine, the really good ones are harder to get and find, but they are indeed what I'm going to be looking out for. However, and I will say this in my Chalice series, so, you can, some of the only places to find the better Carol runes of the game are in the Chalice dungeons, unfortunately. Okay, and they're kind of not guaranteed drops either, so you either have to farm for them or you have to use glyphs, usually obtained from the wiki. You have to use glyphs to search for dungeons that have preordained treasure drops in them. Okay. And historically, that is indeed what I do. The only problem is you have to be playing online to do that. So not the best system. I mean, it kind of feels like they're blackmailing you into into having to play online to get, you know, the good stuff, but that's just the way it is. Okay. So we've made fairly good time through this place, honestly. We're not too far now from the boss. And I will remember to look up vermin. I just want to look up if you can get vermin any other way apart from co-op or the DLC. Okay. Heard something behind me then. Ah, Piggy this way. Right, come on. Piggy went to market. Piggy went to hell. Thank you. Right, don't forget to go under here. But watch out for some creepers. Whoop, can I fit? No, 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 no. We're okay. 2 more. Bitch, bitch, bitch. Luckily they dropped a blood vial though. Dissipating lake. Don't know what it does. Not going to read it though, because we'd be here forever otherwise. Now, do be careful because there's another piggy and we do not want them to charge at us. Okay? We want to close the gap. There we go. Oh, careful. Sizzled piggy. Fool. And there's one more sewage dude. Bitch. Thank you. Sharp blood gemstone. So sharp and heavy are interesting because they can actually increase the relative scaling on your weapon of your skills of the skill scaling or the strength scaling, depending on if it's like I said, sharp or heavy. Okay, so it's a bit similar to some of the things you can do in Dark Souls 3 when it comes to adding an affinity to your weapon. Okay, so these guys are literally useless unless you let them explode their head. So late game I might look into changing the scaling on my weapon. So for example I think you can get... Did I never kill you? I guess not. Hello. And did I miss you? Well... We're kind of near where the piggy was. Up the hill, yeah. Ah, I missed you as well. Terrible, terrible. It's a good thing that big old snake was there. I want to say there's actually a shortcut hit down here to the left as well. Yeah, so if you want to get down to where... Oh, hello. If you want to get down to where I just took out that last piggy, you can drop there. You'll take some fall damage, but otherwise you'll be safe. Did I miss anything else? That's the question here. So there was... Yeah, this crossroads, I didn't turn right. So that was my bad. But again, we found it, because we're good gamers. We're not shit gamers, okay? Sorry, I said that so seriously. It's okay to miss things in video games, people, especially if you're playing them for the first time. Right. Yeah, so this is where you drop from up that hill if you wanted to. So, boss time. There are a couple of summons here, okay? I want to say you can only access one of them. So Henrik you can just summon anyway. It's good to see Henrik's alive again. Otherwise, so maybe that's more proof that Henrik was from this place, because I said about the whole yellow garb thing. Ah, I almost missed you too. Clockwise, so this is the other great rune, well, not quite Great Rune because that's Elden Ring. You can imagine if I just found Godric's Great Rune. It's a Great Carol Rune because it increases your maximum HP. Okay. Now, yeah, I think you can only summon this guy if you have the Impurity Rune equipped. Now, I am at this stage just going to look at how we can get Vermin. Is it just through co-op and DLC? Vermin, Bloodborne. Let's have a look. Good old Fextra Life. Vermin is consumable, yes. Location. Obtained by completing a successful co-op session. Yes, as a phantom. So we have to be a phantom wearing the Impurity Rune. If you're not a member of the League, but complete a co-op session with another phantom who is, you may receive one. Complete Chalice Dungeons objectives, yes. 3 old hunters in the Hunter's Nightmare drop Vermin, we know this. 1 Vermin could be obtained by slaying Ludwig with Volta summoned. So you can get 4 in the DLC. However, summoning Volta for Ludwig would be bad because it would make Ludwig even more difficult. Another Vermin can be obtained in the same way by having Volta survive the fight with Lawrence. Ooh. So, 1, 2, you can actually get all 5 in the DLC if you want to. That's interesting. Currently a bug. First level of the first Thumerian chalice without wearing any runes. Sorry, I'm just reading through the notes as well. You do not get a Vermin for successfully completing. Could be a possible bug. I mean, it's tempting to try and summon the younger Madarus twin here to see if a Vermin would drop from the boss. However, again, it will increase the difficulty. Do you know what, people? Science. I'm not doing this because I can't do it on my own, although it can be a bit of a spicy boss on your own. But I'm curious, and I'm actually going to summon the other one because I bet you, if you do get a Vermin from this, from having this guy help you... Oh, there's a bell-ringing woman as well. Bit late for that. I'm going to summon Henrik as well. Okay, so there's going to be 3. There's actually going to be a 3v3 boss fight. But I would like younger Madaras twin to survive, if possible. Actually, Henrik looks like the Confederate boy. Oh, they're both Confederates. Interesting. Now, if both of them survive... Or sorry, if at least one survives, then perhaps I'll get a Vermin from this boss. I will be very curious to see. However, it is going to make the boss's HP pool much bigger. Hello, Henrik. Have you calmed down after me and Eileen fucked you? Okay, give me a drink before I do this. Right, get ready. So we're going to be up against the Ring Wraiths. Yes. Come on, get straight in there. Come on. Now I'm trying to go for the... Oh, I actually meant to do a jump attack. I was going to say I'm currently going for the range one. Who is the guy with the Tonitrus. So they're a lot tankier, unfortunately. But if I can bully this dude in a corner... Did one of my dudes really just fucking die? Are you fucking kidding me? Right, I've got to help him now. I've got to help Henrik. Yeah, this isn't good. Henrik, what happened? You were supposed to protect your twin. Ah, shit, he's getting fucked. Henrik, please heal, thank you. Oh my god, they're so tanky. Get away. Right, Henrik, if you take the on the ranged, honestly, that's great. I can deal with these guys. Henrik. I would actually recommend keeping them... one sec. Not great. Henrik, you get the ranged... The sword bro here is actually the worst. Oh, the combustion. Oh no, phase 2. Now they have stretchy swords. They have stretchy swords, people. Henrik! Oh, you bitch. Stay away from me. Not great. I need to stay healed. Henrik, I need you alive. Henrik is way tougher than Madarus was, at least. Oh, my green. So I could still do with Samurai Bro dying. That's fine. We're almost getting there, you know? We're getting there. Just don't noodle me. Come here, bitch. The one ring, Frodo. The one fucking ring is all I need. Right, that's one. Henrik, he's doing ace. Henrik's actually doing amazing. I never doubted you, bro. Not for one sec. Nice. Okay, it's going to be phase 3 now. So the last one gets super snakes. The last one will get super snakes, which is a slight problem. However, 2v1 now is going to be an issue for this dude. And we've left the weakest dude for last as well. Bye. So, do I get a vermin? Do I get a vermin? Blood Rapture? Henrik, where's my vermin? Henrik! No! Oh, well, that confirms it, doesn't it? To get vermin, you have to be a phantom. How shit is that? Come on, guys. What were you thinking? Oh, well. Right. Never mind. Never mind. At least we know. At least now we know. So, let me just check the time. We're almost there. Do you know what? Yeah, we will leave it there. In the next episode, we'll do Boyganworth. Oh, shit! Hello. So these guys are a pain in the buttocks. Because of that jumpy attack. If they land on you, they will screech in your ear, and they will frenzy you. Okay. Which is not great. Frenzy, it will do, like, I want to say like 80% of your maximum HP, regardless of how much current HP you have. So it is a problem. Okay. I mean, I can... Nah, let's head back. Let's head back. Do I actually want... I actually want to keep a few Blood Echoes at this stage of the game. The reason being, we're coming up to the point soon where we will be able to get or finish Eileen's quest and get her weapon. Okay? I'm gonna keep a minimum of 40,000 Blood Echoes. Excuse me, because that's how much her weapon is going to cost when we can buy it. I've just realised, you know, that hunter badges are like bell bearings from Elden Ring. I've only just put 1 and 2 together there. Yeah, it is like it, isn't it? Because stuff becomes available in the shop depending on what badge you give, or badge you obtain, should I say? Okay. So we got a bloodstone chunk. Did we get more than one? I'd be interested to know. No, unfortunately not. We only got the one. That's a shame. In the meantime, let me get the Whirligig up to +3. Oh, I've got loads of twin shards. So we'll have enough for the other weapon that we'll be getting soon enough as well. Cannon. Costs 30 strength. Wow. And it doesn't even scale with strength. It scales with blood tinge. Interesting. But it is good in a pinch because it can it could be a good finisher. So if a boss has a little bit of HP left and you're struggling to get close, you can just pop a cannon, provided you have enough quicksilver bullets, to fuck them up. Okay, Tonitrus, no. We did get a few blood gems. Now, usually I do this off camera because it can get a little bit tedious. Because you find so many blood gems throughout the entire game. It starts to get a little bit crazy. Oh. Ah, good. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. Murky Blood's Blood Gemstone. Physical attack 4.8. Yes. Good. Any better blood tinge? No, not yet. Did I repair? Sorry. Nope. And anything to store away. I'll keep the cannon. Keep Henrik's. We don't need the Black Church set anymore. We'll keep the white one for arcane resistance purposes. Don't need you. I'll keep you for frenzy resistance. Ah, Carol runes, that's it. Karen runes, please. So, people, this is it now. I'm going to do clockwise. Okay. I'm going to do anti-clockwise. And I'm going to do lake. I know lake is a bit boring, okay? So usually people like to use moon, or they like to use something called claw mark. Okay, beast is pretty good too for the sake of the blood pellets, but there's one called claw mark which increases the damage that you deal with visceral attacks. Okay, but honestly, very often I don't tend to rely too much on visceral attacks. Okay, visceral attacks are probably more meta, or claw mark is more meta for PvP builds and stuff like that. But you know, we're not really going to be engaging with the multiplayer in this playthrough, unfortunately, unless I get the opportunity to. But that's going to be extremely unlikely, given like 2 people play this game now. Dissipatingly bolt damage reduction. That's interesting. Okay. Right. Let me level up a little bit, and then we'll leave it there. And I might actually do another episode. I'm really enjoying myself at the moment.
Welcome home, good hunt. What is it?
I'm enjoying myself.
Very well. Let me.
So this will get us 5 levels. Sexy. Sexy times to be had all round. Thank you, my dear. Okay. Oh shit, I said I'd keep 40k souls. Shit. Trigger happy with the level. It's fine. We'll manage. We've got some more enemies to kill. We've got a boss coming up, so I will be okay. We'll manage. Right. Okay, guys. Be safe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.